Yeah. How the hell did this happen? Let's see, I'll tell you. We had one of the local guys, Dustin Coates, come through Separate Academy, and he was showing us how to do some turning. And I remember my shop teacher just kept coming up behind him and being like, "Oh man, be careful with that. Don't do that." And I remember just this guy's attitude, and there's this big burly guy with his beard like this, and he would just shove off our teacher and tell him to just get the hell out of the way. And I remember just seeing that attitude, and I was like, man, this shit looks like fun. So I remember I went home and I chopped down a cherry tree, and I brought in a cherry burl that was all misshapen and big, and I threw it on the lathe. And I can remember Mr. Schultz coming through and being like, Luigi, you can't turn that, not in my wood shop. And I said, fine, forget it, sell me the lathe. And he did, and I was able to take the lathe home and put that chunk of wood on at my house all alone. Nomadic, baby! I spent a little time running around the world, doing my traveling, and every time I kept running out of money. I would be forced to either take a job that I didn't want to do or come back to America to make some cash. And then I'd go run around and go traveling again, and the same thing would happen to me, I love the world, I love traveling, but I love turning bowls. This is the way I want to make my money in life. So yeah, in 2 years, I plan on quitting my job and taking this whole workshop mobile. Well, I spend all day working, on a Cadillac. My boss has a shop, and we've just got all the nicest toys in there. And then so it's kind of a thing to park your Cadillac after 8 hours of working and then come home and fire up, your Pinto. I've had this thing since I was 16. I think I deserve an upgrade. I mean, people love this stuff. It's just I personally don't get all my kicks out of doing pieces this size. I want to do big stuff, and I'm gonna do big stuff. So everything you see here is just a small scale of what this is about to look like in about a month. As soon as this lathe comes in, it's a VB36. It's like it's just the biggest. It's got the most capacity of any lathe on the market. It's gonna look really out of place in a spot like this because it's the nicest equipment that you can possibly buy. A lathe to match the size of my freaking ego. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild, It's just, creating that kind of a lifestyle where it's all your idea has always been what I really wanted to do. And that's really what this whole ball game is about, trying to take my time back from the people that I sell it to. I should have a chance at maybe accomplishing my dream of turning the world.
Is that the name of the plan?
That is the name of the plan. It's going to be on the side of the bus. I want to be held to that. So my plan is to go fully mobile with my workshop in 2 years. Period. So yeah, let's slice some wood, damn it.